welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, my name is Maya. So I am doing one of my favourite videos, again, that time of the month. It's a TBR video. So, as you can tell, I've been to the library today. I went to meet my nana for lunch and there was a library around the corner. I thought, you know what, I see that library all the goddamn time, right? So let's have a look into it. I had a look into it. Oh my god, obsessed. Huge. There's so many more books. It's so quiet to my local library. Like in my local library, people just pick up the phone and start talking loudly. Kids screaming around the area. I walked into this library and people were so quiet. It was like, oh, it's an actual library, guys. Like, oh my god. So I have a couple of books already on my TBR. They are from the library this morning. I'm starting my first Holly Black book. This is a single novella. I've had a look into it. I don't need to read anything before this. This is the book, right? Okay. So it's called The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. And this sounds really good. So it says, fairies, knights, princes, true love. Think you know how the story goes? Think again. So that's literally all I know about the story. A lot of people have borrowed it as well, which is also really good. So that's the first one I'm going to keep on my TBR. The second one is a faux love story and it's about cooking. And this has been on my radar ever since it came out, but then I've always kind of forgot about it. So when I saw it today, I was like, well, it's not costing me a single penny. I might as well get it. So I'm going to try this one. I'm not obsessed with romances, but I think if I find a good romance to get me back into romances, I'm gonna really enjoy it. Because this is what I eat, guys. This is my craving. So that is my second one. And then the third one is Everless by Sarah Holland. There is a movie, and I'll try to put the movie up here. It's something about time. So like your life depends on how much time you have on your wrist here. And I thought that concept is really cool, like insanely cool. So if you run out of time, you basically die. Gone. Dead. And the rich people have thousands and thousands of years depending on the hours. This is the same concept but with blood. So it basically says like you run dry and then you're dead. So I thought that concept was really cool. So those are the three books I am going to read, and that's included in my TBR pile. This one is a rollover from last month, but I'm not going to include this because this is going to be my like pleasure read. So I'm not going to include it in my TBR. I just want to read this. I haven't read, like, that's how much I've read. Not a lot, because I haven't had much time to read last month. So I'm really excited to continue this. So this one's just going to be the book that I will mark off, but it's not going to be included in my TBR, if that makes any sense. Usually I pick 8 books, so I have 3, so I'm going to pick out 5, right? I'm not doing the same mistake I made last month. I couldn't count. Okay, kind of bounced out already. Alright, okay. A book first in a series. I just accidentally ripped it. Well, that's a mood. That is a mood. I have a book. I have chosen Shatter Me, right? I have had this book. I have all the books and I bought them such a long time ago. And for some reason I like forgot I had every single one of them. So I saw somebody on YouTube, it was a YouTube short, and she took a picture of the book and she put like a little quote on each one, and I thought I need to read that one. So the back of it, it says, I have a curse, then lined out, I have a gift. I'm monster, lined out, I'm more than human. My touch is lethal, lined out, my touch is power. I am their weapon, lined out, I will fight back. And this sounds really cool. So this sounds like she's obviously got power. She's got some type of thing, and I like that. And she's fighting back. Like, honestly guys, that's all I need to know. So that is book number 1. Obviously I'm trying to get through my physical TBR, but I've put a couple in there that's Kindle reads just to like help my numbers up. So I have got a Kindle read, so I need to find my Kindle. I'll be right back. Right, okay, so because I have a couple of fantasy books and a romance book on here, I'm going to have like a bit of a thriller. So I'm going to pick Finley Donovan is Killing It by Ellie Cozimano. Is that what it is? Don't know, put it up here. So that is going to be my Kindle read, guys. Honestly, excited. Yeah. This is going to be difficult. Books bought on impulse. Most of these, if not all of these, were bought on impulse. So, I'm going to struggle. I have been on Vinted. Love Vinted a lot recently. And I bought a lot of books on there, like a lot of books, and a lot of them I know nothing about. Absolutely nothing. So they were just on impulse. So let's try to pick one of those. I thought it was going to be really difficult. This is the first book I picked up. And I want to go for it. So it's called The Bone Houses, right? And it's got a skeleton on the front made out of, I don't know, I think of rich people when that design comes up. Don't know why. Literally bought this just because of that. I knew nothing of it. And it's a good job, it sounds interesting. So it says, no warrior could stop the risen, but perhaps a gravedigger could. I think that's got potential for so much to happen. So that is going to be my next read. Okay. I've got that much in here now where I struggle to mix it up. I don't want it to overspill. Book with a 2-word title. Ooh. I'll be right back. I just looked through every single one of my books, right? And other than, for example, like Shatter Me, I don't have many books with 2-word titles that I haven't read yet. Like, I looked through all of these, all of them, all of them, all the ones down underneath. A lot of these are series I've already read. All those series, and right down at the bottom, there's nothing on there. This was the only one with a 2-word title on it. And this is my newest edition, right? What? Why do I not have many of those? So this is called Honey Witch by Sydney J. Shields, and this is, I know nothing of this. This is my fairy edition, so honestly it is beautiful, very stunning. And all I know is that this is about gay witches. It's all I know, nothing else. I just think it's bloody stunning, like bloody stunning. Yes, it is. So nice. So that is what I'll read. Stop it! I didn't realise that. Oh my god, look at that, guys. Beautiful. So yeah, why do I not have many like books with 2? Stop. Guys, okay. This is my last one, right? So, do some mixing. Well, one fell out. Perfect. Meant to be. I feel like this is going to do me dirty. I do. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm not mad at it. So it says, choose a book to reread. I used to reread books all of the time, but I'm scared that if I reread a book, if I don't like it like as much as I did the first time, because I'm scared. Like, a lot of the books I keep are books that I'm obsessed with or I want to keep reading the series. So I have a lot to read. Actually, I have just realised what I want to read. Guys, we are getting back into Fourth Wing. Yes. Okay. Right, story time. I read this, right, when I started to annotate books. As you can see, there's not a lot of annotations there at all. This is one of the first ones I did. So when I was reading things and when I thought, oh, that's pretty, I didn't annotate it because I want like, oh my god, like that's amazing, I want that tattooed on my body. I'm like that now though. So let's use Iron Flame, right? Just to compare. So I loved Iron Flame, I did, but I preferred Fourth Wing. As you can tell, I'm a lot better at annotating now. So I've been saying for ages, when I get some time, I'm going to go through Fourth Wing again. And I'm going to annotate it properly. And this is my time, guys. It is my time. I don't think I'm ready to go through it emotionally. I don't think I'm ever ready to go through this emotionally. I'm not ready for it to eat me up again, but I kind of need to. So this book, Iron Flame, I remember everything about it, everything about it. This one, there's parts I'm a little bit sketchy about. And because obviously the third book's coming out later on this year, I want to make sure that my brain is working at full capacity. When the next one comes out, I want to be ready to eat it all up. So I'm going to do this. Don't know if I'm ready for it, but whatever. It's cool. It's fine. It just looks a bit daunting, doesn't it really? Seeing that many books. But in retrospect, how many books you normally read, it's not too bad, but just looking at it, I don't like that. Not gonna lie, I think this is a very attractive pile of books. Do you think? So cute. But now that we've chosen what books we're going to read, we're going to put them on my TBR shelf. I used to put them behind my computer, and I'll show you in a second. But I never walk over there, and I never see them because of my screen. So I always kind of like forget what books I need to read. So then when I'm going to choose a book, I choose from these because my daughter's there, you have to walk past them to get to my desk. Oh yeah, I've changed it around since the last time we spoke. Completely forgot to tell you and to show you. This section here, I'm going to get a big bookshelf. When I read a lot of my books, I have a goal. I have over 100 physical unread books on my TBR, and I have to get them down to roughly between 25 and 50 before I can buy another bookshelf, because I am running out of capacity, guys. And that's embarrassing because you shouldn't have that many unread books. How much money have I spent on myself? That's just chilling right there, and I don't know if I like them. So, but they are going to go next to my sophisticated hair here, and this is where they'll go. So my desk is there, then I'll have this here. I'll literally sit in front of this, so it'll be there. And I'm feeling it, guys. I am feeling it. Okay, so my TBR shelf is now done and dusted. I'm scared. I always am. I'm so scared. I love these videos. I really do. I look forward to them every month. It comes to the end of the month and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to do my TBR video, and I kind of forget that I need to panic to like read my books for the month, because I need to get over a certain amount to be satisfied with myself, and I kind of like forget that I need to do that. And the TBR just kind of like takes over my soul. As much as I am scared doing these videos, I bloody love them so much. So thank you guys for sharing this with me, and I will see you next week. Bye guys.